Hey Beans, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Today we're going to be checking out the Steinheil Ultra Optics Anti-Fingerprint Screen Shields for the iPhone 4. Those of you who've been watching my videos for a little while will know I've never been a huge fan of anti-fingerprint screen shields. I just didn't like how the normal anti-fingerprint screen shields kind of, they have that matte finish, or where they kind of dull the display a little bit. And I've never been a big fan of them, particularly with the iPhone 4 and that gorgeous Retina display. I've never been a big fan of how they dull the display and just make it look grainy and that sort of thing. A lot of people love them because they can't stand the fingerprints. Me, I've always been a big fan of the SGP Ultra Oleophobic screen shields, simply because of how crystal clear they are. And they still provide some of that anti-fingerprint properties by being grease or oil resistant. So I've been a big fan of the Ultra Oleophobics for a while, but those are my #1 screen shields, for those of you who are wondering. But what SGP has done here is created a new anti-fingerprint screen shield where they are using what's called a micro lens array as opposed to the traditional matte finish. And what that does is they say it increases light transmittance by 50% from the previous model, and uses the optical micro lens array matte film to provide the anti-fingerprint properties. So SGP are pretty much the kings of screen shields. So I was really looking forward to trying this one because they say it doesn't really dull the display on the on the Retina display on the iPhone 4. I love the anti-fingerprint properties, but was never a big fan of that dulled display. So I got this a few days ago. I've put it on my iPhone and I've been rocking it for a few days. So I'm going to let you guys know what I think. So here it is. And as you can see, it doesn't look particularly like a anti-fingerprint screen shield. It doesn't have that matte finish. You can still see it's nice and shiny, and doesn't really look like an anti-fingerprint screen shield. I do have a crystal clear screen shield on the back, and as you can see, if I put my thumbs all over it, you get lots of nice streaks and fingerprints and so on and so forth. Switch around to the front and I do that. You don't really get too much. As you can see, it still looks pretty darn good. And SGP has actually changed the cutouts. Here, the Ultra Oleophobic has one long cutout here. They've changed that on this one, where you have one circular cutout for the camera lens and one for your earpiece. Just thought I'd point that out. So let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. And as you can see, it looks pretty darn amazing. It doesn't really turn the display grainy or anything like that. It does look pretty darn amazing. If you open up the Safari browser here, particularly on a white background, you're going to notice that graininess and the dulling of the display. You really can't see it here. Obviously, going through the camera, it's not going to be as good as looking at it, in person. But it certainly looks good enough that you can tell that that graininess is really not there. It looks pretty darn good. So yeah, it does dull the display a little bit, but in comparison to a traditional anti-fingerprint screen film, hardly at all, really. And if you go ahead and put it directly in the light from the window there, as you can see, it is anti-glare. You can still make out everything that's on the screen, and so on and so forth. I've never really considered rocking an anti-fingerprint screen shield full time. This one might change my mind. Like I said, I still love those Ultra Oleophobics, but come summertime, I could totally see myself rocking this full time. When I'm outside more in the sun and so on and so forth, I could totally see myself rocking this more. It would be way easier to see outside. And yeah, I could see myself rocking this one full time in the summer. So pretty much to sum everything up, guys, you're going to get a pack of 2 of these. You're going to get 2 of these included with a squeegee and a microfiber fabric cloth for cleaning it for your install. And they're going to run you about $15.99, I believe, over on SGP's website. There will be a link to the website right down there in the bottom bar, so make sure you head over and check them out. And this has changed my mind on anti-fingerprint screen shields, guys. I love these. These are amazing. This is the only screen shield I would consider or anti-fingerprint screen shield I would consider rocking on my device full time. So cool beans, guys. Thanks again to SGP for sending these out to me for review. Thanks to you guys for watching. And cool beans. We'll see you in the next one. Rock on.